I love them to take me out.
Okay.
I mean, no, that sounds wrong, but it's how more thankful I feel is someone that I train, I took to the spot to beat me whenever I'm trying my best to be at that level and to be ready for that tournament. That's what I'm saying. Right now, you just ask me who's going to be the team, I'll tell you me, because I know what I'm going to do and I'm going to fight and work hard to be there. And I think it's not 100%.
Hello, and welcome back or welcome to the Water Ski Podcast. This is Matteo, your host, and the goal of this podcast is always to promote the great sport of water skiing through interviews and other ways. Now, I'm so happy to release part 2 of my interview with Felipe Miranda for friends Pipe. Now, if you recall from part 1, we left after he explained his win at the Worlds in Chile and his strong desire to win outside of home. And one would expect that I would use the intro bit relating to the win in France in 2017. But I think that starting with the current times and how good the Chilean team and Chilean water skiing in general has become, and his push to having to make the team now to be part of tournaments, I think is a testament to his constant motivation, to his passion for the sport, and his ability, together with his family and other key players, to grow the sport in the country of Chile. So I'm very happy to release this second part. I would like to thank Pipe and Waldo for letting us record at their home back at Pickos. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy this part of the second half, let's say, of Pipe's overall pursuit, and as you will hear, a third part leading to next year. Before we get there, I just want you to know that this episode of the Water Ski Podcast is brought to you again by Peace, Love, and Water Skiing. Peace, Love, and Water Skiing is Cory Vaughan's ski school and merchandise brand. Cory has been inspired by the great water ski sites all over the world: San Gervasio, Lacano, Radar Lake, Swiss Ski School, the boarding school, etc., and has been working to make his site one of the must-visit water ski destinations. And I gotta say, it is a must-see water ski destination. I've been up there only once, but I was stunned by the beauty of the place and the obviously the very cool vibe that Cory and Emilia can provide. You can receive coaching from Cory and from Mike Kuziak on a wind-protected man-made lake with a new Mastercraft Pro Star. Add to that, new lodging facilities right on the water, a loaded pro shop, a full line of radar demos, all on 100 acres of beautiful Virginia countryside, and you may just think you've gone to water ski heaven. The ski season in Pampas is from April 1st until November 1st, so it's a good time to start thinking about lining up for a trip for next spring. Also, listeners of the Water Ski Podcast can enjoy 10% off all merchandise in Cory's online store by entering the code TWSP, all capitals. I will tell you my personal favorite is the Rasta Neck Gaiter, which I use basically every day in the boat to keep my neck warm. Things are getting a little cooler in Italy, so that's like a must for me as I work in the boat in a bit cooler temperatures. But again, go to peaceloveandwaterskiing.com to learn more about the ski school, and you can get 10% off any Peace, Love, and Water Skiing gear. All right, here we are. Fun to be back on a consistent publishing schedule. Enjoy this second and final part of my interview with Pipe, and come back next week for another cool one. Enjoy. Because it didn't happen in Mexico.
It didn't happen. I mean, I couldn't ski. I tried. I think I did the same thing I did for the other worlds, But whenever I finish the world, I sit down and I look back. No, I didn't do it the same way.
So what was it like? Because obviously, it can be the physical, the technical, the strategy, the mental, the nutrition, the equipment. There's so many things that could have been.
It could have been a lot of things, but the way that the way I say way because I always talk. I won the world, but I won it with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And the way that I prepared for the worlds, it wasn't the right way.
Okay.
Where I messed up, I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm ready to copy paste what I did on 13.
Go back to what works.
Go back to what works. There, maybe I was too mentally wanted to do it outside, too mentally to prove that I can do it again, too mentally to do like something that maybe I was not ready to do because again, I'm always on the paper behind the other skiers.
Okay.
And then maybe I went to chase too many skiers. Went to chase that score instead of doing my own thing.
Yeah. I see it.
And I think looking back, that was the biggest issue at that Worlds. But again, I was glad I had my people, I had my psychologist there at Tangi. And at that time, I was good enough to click out of it. Say, okay, overall it's done. It was hard to accept it. But I have one final. My jump final.
Oh, in Mexico, you mean?
In Mexico.
Okay.
And I'm not going to leave this country without a medal.
Okay.
And that was I went to bed the night before thinking like that. I give up my overall. Not I give up.
Like I lost it. Yeah.
I lost it. I didn't ski well. Adam was a machine. Even though if I would have done 100%, he would have beat me anyway.
Okay.
Even Martin.
Yeah.
I mean, there I was the third place, fourth place.
Yeah.
You gotta be honest sometimes, and it's like that. Yeah, and I started getting ready, and I go to myself, I'm ready for this. But you told me yesterday you were but I'm ready now. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I was ready, and I was not lucky. I don't want to say lucky, but I connect that jump, even having a bad start of the Worlds, I was able to get back to it and do the right thing that I need to do and put a score in, because it wasn't a big score, but it wasn't short for the place.
Yeah.
And the boat, and because we altitude, and it was Mexico.
Yeah.
65.4. And then also what didn't help for my competition, Jared crashed.
Yeah.
Right after me.
Oh, he skied after you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all that didn't help. Didn't help my competition. Bad for what happened to Jared, because we all felt it. And if I would have been a dog, I would have felt terrible too.
Yeah.
And it's hard I'm a skier. And as a skier and as an athlete and as a friend that I made on water skiing, I believe I feel really close with my competition. Close I have a relation, they're a good friend of mine. And when something that happened, we all feel it.
Yeah, it has an effect on you for sure.
So yeah, I was a lucky one skiing before and put the score early and not to see that. And then I was third after.
Okay. So your first individual event medal was in Mexico.
In Mexico.
You strike me obviously as a true overall skier. So your mindset, your training, your preparation is about overall. But there must be something about winning an individual event, you know? I mean, that's different. You're skiing against people that all they do is that, you know? They don't trick, they don't slalom, they jump, you know?
Yeah, but I'm a jumper.
Okay.
I love jumping.
Okay.
That's my passion. I love doing it. It's something I want to keep doing it. I'm going to retire overall.
Okay.
But jumping, I'm going to do all three anyway. But I want to keep going jumping.
Where did that come from? Was it Tangi? Was it something you always enjoyed?
I always enjoyed jump. Okay. I always liked it. I always felt that I was feeling-wise, I felt good on my skis.
Okay.
Every time I stopped skiing now. I got hurt.
Yeah.
Last year. came back on my ski and I felt like I never stopped jumping. I never stopped being on my skis. Jumping is a different story, but cutting. I get on my slalom ski. I mean, oh my God, this is hard. And now we're not going to talk about tricks. That's another story. But on jumping, I feel that it's on me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like on it.
Yeah.
But jumping mainly, Tanguy put that little extra taste of it, making me jump twice. I never jumped twice.
Ah, okay.
He's like, oh no, we're going back to back. I mean, what do you mean back to back? You're jumping, somebody's jumping, we're going again.
Yep.
And that improved my jump like tons. Not because of that. It's because the time that you have to work in 8 jumps, because I don't do more than 5 each, so 4. It's just you work on one set, whatever you didn't finish your work, you go and do it on the other one.
Yeah.
And then beyond and beyond and beyond. And that's why it made my jump so much better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think I got the taste.
Yeah.
But again, that was my first single event medal. And I enjoyed it like a winning, really.
So who was on the podium with you?
Boyan and Ryan Dodd. Ryan Dodd, Boyan, and I.
Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Boyan got second there. No, so yeah, so you enjoyed it. I mean...
No, I ended up, for a terrible start, ended up to an amazing finish.
Yeah.
Because I was not good at... I'm not good enough like Ryan. Ryan is better than most of the skiers out there.
Yeah.
Boyan, I could compete, but he was in that moment. He was in the peak. He was the one that can poke a jump and beat Ryan.
That's true. He had those like 3 or 4 years where
he was like on it.
Yeah.
And that guy was on it, and you knew he was the one that he could push Ryan to that limit to maybe make a mistake.
Yeah, that's right.
Because if Ryan does a mistake, he's one of the best.
Yeah.
And then we go, but I still have my thing that I haven't won
outside my country. Yeah.
And we train. I was like, we need to do something to be better for Neck Worlds. And all the talking was like, no, it's like some people are gonna be untouchable. Like these overall skiers are gonna be like nobody's gonna beat them, and blah 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 blah. And then it's like, you're gonna win that one.
Oh, so that was you talking?
No, people talking around.
Okay.
And I was like, thank you. You think I can, like, you're gonna win that one? Why? It's gonna be in France.
Okay.
And in France, that place is not gonna be good, and you're tough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying the other one are not tough, but you're good at hard conditions. Like, okay, you're gonna win it. Like, okay,
all right.
So we start those 2 years with that mentality, that mind, that set of mind, like not going to win it, but I'm going prepared to win it. Then what happened at the tournament? I couldn't blow a tail with the wakes on my first pass.
Right.
Or you could miss your first pass because you got a roller and you don't get to 6.
Yeah.
That place was just one of those
places
that you don't know when it can happen. And we prepared for that one. We prepared for that. Again, in the paper before the tournament, I was like, I have no chance.
Yeah.
But inside of me, I was not that sure, like I was for Chile.
Mm-hmm.
But Tanguy was like, this is your tournament.
More so than in Chile?
More.
Ah, wow.
This is yours.
Wow.
I couldn't finish a run to save my life.
Oh, like a trick run.
Trick run.
Yeah.
Before Chile, I was going.
Right.
But there, I could not finish a run. My last trick set of familiarization, I think it was, I was able to finish my run.
On time.
I mean, to finish your run, normally you got to go up and back. That in practice.
Yeah.
No, there I was. And for some reason, also, I got to admit, I got mature with the years. Before that, if that would have happened, probably I would have been a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Even though skiing like that for many months, I was able to keep my head calm and keep working until I was going to get it.
Yeah.
But at the time, my slalom skiing was at my best. My jumping was like eyes closed. I know I was going to do Just had my trick in that it was like hurting me. Every set, every day for 6 months, I could not get it. But I stick to it, and we got to those worlds and things like, we're going to go early. We're going to go 2 weeks early.
Oh, wow. Okay,
let's go 2 weeks early. I mean, I'll do whatever. We went as a group. We rent a house. Again, my brother, and we got a group together that we all trained together for, and we were training there. Well, first day I ran 4:39.
On that side.
That side.
Wow.
First day.
That's big.
And then I see.
No, sorry that I laugh, but I can see Tanguy going like
you're
that.
ready.
Come on.
You're really this is good.
Yeah,
and I'm all excited. Well, 2 weeks pass. My last set, I barely run through a 38.
The life of an overall skier. Now you do your run, but the slalom goes down.
And I go home and I say, Tanguy, I don't think I'm ready. Why? My slalom went to shit. My slalom is terrible.
Yeah.
No. Tomorrow we're going to, what is the name? Easy Lake. Easy Lake?
Oh, Easy.
Easy Lake.
Yeah.
You're going to go ski there. Yeah, but this is my day off. No, you have 2 days off.
Ah, okay.
But you're going to take your day off. And we're going to go with Regina on Wednesday. That day you don't ski. The other guys ski, but I'm going to take you to ski there. First 32, I barely run it. On a good lake.
Yeah.
Let's do it again. 32. Oh, that felt better. 35. Oh, that felt better. 38. Oh, that felt better. Let's do it again. 38. That felt better. Boom, run 39. Are you ready? I'm like, here, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to do the same thing over there.
Wow.
And then I went back. Next day, it's slalom. Well, I did what I did. 5:39. 5:35. 5:38, sorry.
5:11, yeah.
Or 5.25. No, 5:11. Something like that.
Big on that on the prelim at the Worlds. That was big.
5:11, and I went to a runoff with Rob Hazelwood.
Yeah.
And I beat it on the runoff. So I was in another final, slalom final, which is big.
Not huge.
Because he allowed me to go big to run 38 and then add buoys at 39. When my competition, only Thibaut made the final again in slalom. Mm-hmm. It was huge. But Thibaut was the one to beat there.
Yeah.
Thibaut is a home side, skiing there. He was ready. But I felt that I was more ready.
Okay.
I was ready. That's a tournament more than that I remember is the one I've been 1,000,000% ready.
Mm-hmm.
Mentally, physically, everything I was beyond good.
Yeah.
And I tricked 9,000.
Boom.
Which it was not that good, but it allows me to be on the game.
Yeah.
But jumps prelims Friday. We last practice it was Sunday or Monday.
Yeah.
We're jumping on Thursday, or Friday, something like that. Cancel. We're jumping on Saturday. Cancel.
Oh, they kept canceling jump.
Yeah.
Caspita.
Weather issue.
Okay.
So trick finals happen. Whatever happened. Oh, then we go slalom finals. And I know what I needed to do. I know what Thibaut did. Well, I go and I started. Saitangi is you see that place?
For the Europeans, yeah.
Lift from the Dog, it was a tailwind.
Yeah.
A pretty big tailwind.
Yeah.
And rolling.
Nice.
But this way was headwind, but the gate was harder. To me.
Yeah.
And I'm on the dog and I'm like, I'm not going to run 38 that way now. What do you want to do? I want to start at 32. He said, yeah, but 32, 35. No, I want to go 32, 38.
Ballsy. I like it.
He's like, what do you mean? Yeah. You sure? If you are sure, let's go. We're doing it. Well, 32, 38. And I run it.
Bam.
and then around 1.5 at 39.
That's big, man.
No,
And
well,
a world's
57.
final. World's final, 32-38. That's
32.
big.
And I needed to do it. I knew when I ran that 38, I'm not saying that I had the medal, but I was like,
That's good.
I'm on top 2, no matter what, depending on jumping, obviously.
Because by then you haven't even won the ramp once.
It's been a week.
Okay.
And tricking wise, he didn't improve. Like everything is come to. I needed to take him 3 meters.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 meters or 4 meters different.
Okay.
I think between him and because he tricked like 10.4 or 10, trick 9. He ran 2 at or 2.5 or I think I got him in slalom a little bit.
Okay.
Or something like that. But it was 3 meters different.
Yeah.
Well, he got 58 meters. But the issue is, in that place, you cannot go in between. You can't go like an easy jump.
It's either...
You gotta go.
You gotta go.
Well, I broke a 64.5 on my first opening jump.
Bam.
In the worlds.
Bam.
And that feeling, that was Sunday already.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, been a week without jumping, windy. I was behind Ryan at the finals.
Oh, you were second seed. Whoa.
But I won the worlds.
Yeah.
And deja vu.
Yeah.
Again. Same day though. That's different. Like the same day, I gotta get undressed. I just won the worlds. Everybody's celebrating. Like I'm beyond excited. I did what I wanted to do for my whole life.
Yeah.
Well, for the last 6 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And I need to go back again.
And jump the final.
You can see how it went.
Yeah, probably not good.
Not good at all.
Yeah.
Plus it was windy,
yeah.
risky. And I'm like, do I want to risk now after winning worlds? I should have, because I was capable on that place to hit a big jump.
Yeah, like Tanguy told you for 2 years.
Like I was capable to compete in jump.
Yeah.
And I'm like, then I regret. But why are you going to regret when you just won the worlds?
It's tough to regret. It's
tough. And then I was like, again, like that tournament, it was mainly, well, Tanguy was the one to push me to be there and be ready like that. He was like, he made me there, actually. He made me win 2 worlds. I never expect ever like to have 2 worlds in my belt and do it outside.
Yeah.
And in a side that it was Thibaut, which is my friend, he was a favorite by far.
Yeah.
Home side, feeling good. That guy couldn't be more ready. He just wasn't ready for 1 week because the week after at Europeans, he won 65 meters in Austria.
That's right. I remember that.
So his jump was delayed by a week. Okay, different condition, doesn't matter. But if he goes 65, he can go 60 there.
Yeah.
Or 62.
And then it becomes a different story.
And then it comes a different story. But this pick and jump, it was a little delay.
Yeah.
Lucky for me.
Right.
And then it comes to then it was hard for me because then you say, yeah, overall, you won twice. But in a single event, I haven't done that well.
Well, I mean,
no, but in my head,
okay,
I need to motivate myself somehow.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
but I was the issue is at that time it was 2000. Yeah, I was 31 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I dedicated all my life to overall. So much each event, I never dedicated a lot of time on one. Mm-hmm. I was always mix and match, mix. So I was never to explode a jump because I was a little better.
Yeah,
it was easier.
You also got a medal at the Worlds.
So it was. I won worlds. I won worlds in juniors. I won masters in jump. I never won overall in masters.
Okay.
And I won jump in junior masters. I won jump in junior US Open. I won many jump titles.
Yeah.
So jump was the one, but in open also I haven't done much. In jump, yeah, I've been top 3, top 5. I was able to be top 5, and in that range, but I was never really competitive. I was like, well, again, I already messed up one time to find or try for that medal or try to go for that goal to win or to be there.
Yeah.
Just do it yourself. Do it the way that you can do it. And if it happens.
Right.
And then we go to jumping up right away in Malaysia.
Okay.
Again, I go right to Malaysia. I'm not ready in overall.
That's 2019 Worlds.
2019.
Yeah.
I'm not ready in overall.
Yeah.
And I knew it.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that I knew it. Oh, well, slalom didn't go well. Trick didn't go well. Well, jumping, made a cut. 3rd seed.
Yeah.
But that place, it was tough. If I'm talking about jumping a place, that was a tougher one. I jumping in a Worlds by far. Even France was hard and windy, but this was worse. But I felt comfortable.
Huh? How come?
I don't know. I felt good. I was moving. I see my cutting in my right ski is moving.
Okay.
But I felt in control. And again, lost overall. And I had again my final that it was jump.
Yeah.
But this time, as I had in my head, I can be there. I can put a good score.
Okay.
I can compete. I cannot just put a good score. I can put a score to maybe put pressure on Ryan.
Okay.
And then becomes Jack Ritchie crash in front of me in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Dislocated his hip, 30 minutes delay, all this thing. And obviously, again, it happened what happened in Mexico on 15. It happened now to me in front of it.
Yeah.
But I was ready. My head, my state of mind stay focused on what I needed to do. And I actually went 65.5 or 65.8 at that place. And the last cut, it was the cut to push Ryan, and I pass.
Yeah.
And I finished second.
Oh, you got second in Malaysia in jump. Ah, okay.
So it's been since 2013, well, except the last one that I missed it, 2021 in Jacks because I was hurt. Since then, I was medaling in every single Worlds.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Now, just to stay with Malaysia for a second, what do you think gave you that confidence? Was it experience? Was it preparation? Because, I mean, I wasn't in Malaysia, but from all the accounts I've heard, it was tough to be confident there, like...
It was tough to be confident. I don't know. It's just that in practice, I went and I did my practice right, like it was here, like in a good place.
Yeah.
And it didn't move me. I didn't feel that uncomfortable.
Okay.
It was that crosswind, yes. It was that rolly, yes. But I knew if I could carry my line, if I could stay on edge, if I could see over my skis, those wakes won't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny because the same way you're talking Masters is a head thing for me.
Okay.
It's hard. For me, it's hard. And you see people jumping at Master, people jumping in Malaysia. People jump a lot more comfortable at Master than Malaysia.
Of course.
And I go to Malaysia and I feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So again, what is the place or is your head? So 100% sure I was ready in my head.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about the wakes. I didn't even think about the wind. I just had in mind what to do, and I did the way I wanted to do, and it clicked that day.
Yeah. Wow. So now you got 4 Worlds in a row where you get medals. 2 golds in overall, a bronze in jump, a silver in jump. The most recent is jump. Are you now in the mindset of shifting to jump? And by now I mean 2019. Like, are you more now focusing on jump, or is overall still in the picture?
Overall still in the picture. I wanted to keep doing it. I'm passionate about water skiing. I'm passionate about overall. But then I realized in the state in the stage that I am right now, a 35-year-old, 3 kids, a family, many people that I coach, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy, and it's becoming harder.
Yeah.
I love what I do, but I want to do it right. And in order to do it right, I need to live. Before we talk about the balance with my social part.
Mm-hmm.
Now my balance is my family. And I don't think I'm ready to leave my family.
Oh, well, I'm
And
glad
I
to
don't
hear
think
that.
I'm ready to miss stages with my kids. And this month I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see him for a month. I already missing a lot of times and things that are gonna happen in that month because those kids grow by day.
Right.
And yeah, I wanna keep doing this year and next year of overall. I wanna retire on 2023 at the Pan Am Games in Chile.
Oh, okay.
And that's my only focus right now. My idea this year, if I can qualify for the overall world the tour,
Okay.
I want to go to all of them. I want to be competitive again. I haven't competed that much in the past years because I've been hurt, and hopefully be with my family.
Yeah.
And my main thing is right now I'm organizing how to be with my family, and right now that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get him out of school and close a year to travel with me my last year, and so I can do it more calm, so I can do the right thing to be ready for Pan Am Games, next Worlds.
Yeah. Speaking of Pan Am Games, we haven't really talked much about them.
Jumped it actually. Yeah, you're right.
You know, like the role. Can you give a sense of the role of Pan Am Games for? I mean, because we also have listeners that just are recreational skiers. They don't know about what the Pan Am Games are. So, quick intro to what Pan Am Games
Pan Am
are.
Games.
How important are for national teams that go to them?
I'll put it to start for what is for me.
Okay, that's good.
It's a tournament that I feel more pressure than Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tournament that won the one I won in 2015. I probably felt it more passion and more enjoyable than the one I did in 2013, the Worlds.
Okay.
The amount of press, the amount of people looking at you, the amount of how do you say that? You exposed the sport to other people, and the feeling of being in the same Olympic villa with other athletes, it's just incomparable.
Yeah.
The feeling of competing for your country, willing that the other athletes are coming to watch you, the whole media are sitting outside with 7 cameras waiting for what you do and expecting something from you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're at 15, whenever that was before the Worlds, I was the world champion.
Yeah.
So if you're the world champion, you should win.
Right.
Talking about people that don't know.
Right.
You should win. So my pressure at that tournament is I needed to win. They won a gold medal for the medal. For the
medal count.
The medal count. That and people like the president of the Olympic Committee or the vice president, whoever comes and say, "You're ready to win the gold." Like that, and all that pressure comes into you, and the amount of pressure that you take in that tournament, that's what I'm saying, is more than a Worlds.
Yeah. Because
it's just so they're looking for you everywhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, because Chile is small, Chile don't get that many medals. Like the US get 145 gold medals.
Right.
Chile gets 6.
Yeah.
Or 8. I got 1.
That's cool.
And I got 1 in jump or whatever. Tori got 1 in jump. And beyond like that, I'm the most medalists of the whole Chilean sports in Pan Am Games.
Wow, that's cool.
And I was the flag carrier of the Pan Am Games.
No, but that's super cool.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Walking through that stadium with pretty much 80,000 people carrying my flag.
When was that?
That was in Lima.
In Lima.
Because I won the gold medal in Toronto, in Canada. And now I got a lot exposed there, and like it was amazing for our sport. And then in Lima, they put me as a flag carrier.
That's cool.
And that was like that experience is just forever.
And that's every 4 years, not even every 2.
No, that's like Olympics.
Yeah, every 4 years.
Every 4 years. Every 4 years, and the delegation of Chile in Lima, it was the biggest one in the history. So it was like 100 or 200 athletes or 250 athletes.
Wow.
And I was the one chosen to carry the flag.
And what other... So obviously, water skiing in Chile, pretty solid, I guess, brings medals. What are the other sports, just out of my curiosity, that are pretty strong at Pan Am Games?
How do you call
rowing?
Rowing.
Okay.
Rowing, they're pretty strong.
Yeah.
What else? Volleyball, they're pretty good. The two volleyball players, they won the gold medal last Pan Am Games.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Rollerblade, the fast
rollerblade.
How do you call it?
Yeah.
Inline rollerblade or whatever.
Inline. Yeah.
They're not Olympics either.
Ah, okay.
They're Pan Am Games.
Okay.
We have a couple world champions there.
So nice affinity, with the skiing.
And yeah, there's some fight like the lucha,
like wrestling
and all that. But they're not that many.
Yeah.
Because we have done better, but not good enough.
Okay.
I mean, they are trying to improve it, but we're far away from what you guys are or what the US are. Like, we don't have many public places to do it. The whole sports is a culture thing, and our country doesn't have the culture of sports.
Kind of like what you said about when you were growing up, you were looked upon as...
our country is like that.
Okay.
But in all the sports, they have some random splash here and there, but they haven't make it better for all the sports to grow.
Okay, that's a shame. And so Pan Am Games 2023 in Chile.
Mm-hmm. And Pan Am Games 2023, and now we're gonna go back to another conversation if we have time.
Yeah, we have time, man.
There's a team now.
Okay.
I need to make the team.
Urca. Okay. You need to make the team.
And that's, I think, is unbelievable. We talk about since 97, I was making every single team and even past every single team. Now I have to fight for a spot. With who? With the young guns.
Yeah.
With the young upcoming skiers that they're good enough to compete.
Mm-hmm.
Against me, against my brother, against all the athletes that are in the top of Chile. The young ones they want to be there too.
Of course.
So now, I want to retire there. But to be retired, I need to qualify.
Interesting spot.
So, and the funny part is, I'm coaching those kids.
I know.
Yeah, and I'm coaching to beat me.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they ask me, what medal are you going to get? I'm like, wait, I need to qualify. Well, who's going to... like all this group, they all have a chance to be in it. Because it's by gold medal. Who have a chance to win a gold medal?
Yeah. That's how it works.
Period.
Yeah.
And then if you tie on that, there's rule, okay, it doesn't matter. But the scores that they're putting up, those kids, and the amount of improvement that they're doing, they could be out there too.
Look, that's got to be a super interesting place to be in. And I'll just give you an analogy in a different sport. As you know, Valentino Rossi just retired. But the funny thing is that he retired whilst competing against people that he brought up into the MotoGP, and they were beating him. It's a funny place to be in. How are you living? Like, what's your feelings as
I would love them to take me out.
Okay.
I mean, no, that sounds wrong, but it's how more thankful I feel is someone that I train and I took to the spot to beat me whenever I'm trying my best to be at that level and to be ready for that tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Right now, you just ask me who's going to be the team. I'll tell you me. Because I know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to fight and work hard to be there. And I think it's not 100%.
It's not a given. It's not a given.
No, before it used to be like, yeah, I'll do my score at 2-3 scores and I'll be in. Today, I need to ski it. I need to do it. I need to do my scores. I need to do my scores right now.
Yeah.
Now being a year off, or pretty much, a year off with no scores, I need to start from zero. I need to do my scores. I need to get my run 39 again. I need to drink my 10,000. I need to jump my 671 meter that I jump, or 68, whatever.
Yeah.
But I need to do it 3 times. Or I need to do my overall 2 times.
Yeah.
That's how the rules are.
Okay.
And 2 times. And the average of the 2 have to be the score of the best of the last 2 Pan Am Games.
Okay.
So it's challenging, and it's a challenge that I accept, and I think it's good for me. It will make me better skier.
Yeah.
It will make me stay more motivated until that event.
Yeah.
And again, the path that I'm taking as a coach is just like, it's unbelievable to have all these kids with us and taking them the right direction. I think it's the right direction. The right direction I think that we're taking. So far, it have worked amazing.
Yeah.
And the idea is to keep developing those age groups from bottom to up, not too high to bottom.
Yeah.
And try to get them as a group, try to get them really like a team. This sport is really individual. We're all alone. That's the bad part.
Yeah.
But if you complement it as a team, doesn't mean exactly they have to be friends. As long as they think as a group, it's all good.
Okay.
I don't ask them to be friends. They're all friends anyway.
Yeah.
Well, they have the issue here and there. It doesn't matter. They're all friends. But the meaning of, like, I don't know. Yeah, you were here for Junior Worlds.
I was watching from home. No.
You were watching from home.
Yeah.
The power that they did between them, you could feel it. Me as a coach outside, I was so I was loving it.
Proud.
Like, this is like what we created with my brother.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm not saying it's all us, it's their family too, it's their effort. But the group part, it was really cool to see them scream for the other one. Everybody that I was skiing, obviously we push it.
Yeah.
But like everybody that was skiing, there were all 10 of them cheering. Every time somebody fall, we'll go pick him up. Every time somebody did good, go pick him up. Every time, like every event that happened of a Chilean, we're all there. And I think that made a difference.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the team almost won the gold medal.
Yeah.
So, that's a big one.
But the team is not the team that ski only. Because the team was 10. Yeah, the one that give the points were 6.
Yeah, the group of skiers.
The group of skiers made a difference because they trained together, they did the right things, and again, on and on. They did all the right things to be ready at that tournament.
Yeah. So, going for a second back to you, what's the path to next year? What's going to make you qualify? What are some of the things? I mean, you obviously said there's some family adjustments that need to be made. Mm-hmm. You've been out for a while with the injury. There's a year left to qualify? Yeah,
a year left.
Yeah.
The scores start counting in probably September. Yeah, September or 1st of October.
Okay.
So all the score from October till September the year after.
Okay.
Counts. And I'm planning to keep doing my same thing that I do. I want to do my overall tournaments. I want to keep doing the record tournaments. We have Pan Am Championships this year in Chile.
Okay.
So that will be like already trying to be ready for that. It sounds weird, like I get ready for Pan Am Championships whenever you have Malibu Open, LA Night Jump, World Games. World Games is another one from the government too.
Yeah.
But for me, it's more a long-term, short-term. Looking more forward to 2023, how I can be there, how I can be ready, more than what's going to happen this year. I'm just going to go this year day by day, month by month, trying to get ready. Even this weekend, I could go right away and try to jump far, but I'm going to take my time. It might happen. I don't know. You never know. But I'm a type of skier that I take my time, and I will take it. If I need to drop a tournament, I will drop it. If I need to not go to one, I won't go.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be like, I'll be picky about my tournaments, and I'll want to try to train. And if I have to leave a tournament because my head needs to be with my kids and my family, I will do it. So more than anything, plan wise is ski as much as I can.
Yeah.
Have my head straight up.
Yeah.
And good, because my head is good, all comes good.
Yeah.
And keep training these kids. That's pretty much like, I want to keep training these kids as much as I can, make them better, try to help them reach their goals, and try to help them take the right path.
I mean, and staying with this, like, obviously you said about the Worlds here at Corey's, the Junior Worlds, where you saw the group, but it's a different experience to be there as a coach, right? Like, you're not skiing that event. You're just there with a group that you and your brother and the whole system, right, brought up. What were those feelings, and how different are they from when you go to a tournament that you're skiing also?
It's stressful.
Aha.
Very stressful.
Yeah.
Very tiring.
Yeah.
Tiring because every set is like your set.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have 10 kids, you're doing a lot of set a day.
Yeah.
And all the kids, you want the best, because you know how they've done, what they have worked, how they train, how they've been doing before. So you went through the whole process. Now I understand Tanguy after each tournament he finished dead.
Yeah, right.
Because you saw everything what they have done, and also you wanted to do good.
Yeah.
So every set is like, I'm looking and I'm like, in my head, I just want to ski for them, but you can't.
Yeah.
And you're trying to do the best, and they're trying to do their best. But again, more than anything is proud. Like, proud of what they've done, proud of what they do. I love to have kids the way that they are, like they're good kids. Doesn't mean like they don't do bad stuff, but like they're good kids. Like, you can see when their kids are kind, like this group is a good kid, and hopefully get more kids like that. Not always we're gonna have the best kids.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to work for them and help them to be better. And in this case, we were amazingly lucky that we have amazing families behind, amazing kids. And again, I brought up the family because I became a water skier and know what I am is because of my family. And if they would not be for the family, also they would not be here.
Yeah.
The amount of trust they put on us, the amount of effort they put for their kids to keep doing this, I think it's just admirable, and not many that do it.
Yeah.
And they doing the effort, and I think it's not many that in Chile. Because out of Chile, because again, the culture in Chile is
that's where I was gonna go to. Yeah.
And they're doing something beyond normal.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is every day is getting more normal at home. Good. But it's beyond normal. And that's what I say, like what they do is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. No, and that's exactly what I was going at when I was gonna go to when you said that, like they're doing all the difficult things that ski families do to give opportunities to their kids in a country where it sounds like sporting culture, athletic culture is not that big.
No, we're far away. We're far away to be a first country in sports by far. But they have, like you said, their dads are giving the opportunity for them to do it.
Yeah.
I think they're lucky to have us to help them.
For sure.
And we as Tody and I as a coach were pretty open for like showing more people to see them, to help them out, because I learn every day with them.
Yeah.
I'm learning every day something new.
Yeah.
And like last year, Tody went to ski with Matt, and hear what he said. Went to ski with John, ski with Boris, Tanguy comes with us, help us out. It's a many group, like trying to get these people better and us improve every day.
Yeah. So one last question I have for you since we're here. Excuse me. What are some of the, beyond the stress at tournaments, what are some of the challenges you're finding coaching, in the coaching role? Like some of the things you're like, man, like Some of the things you're working on in your coaching.
Mainly these days, I think the kids, I don't know if that changed on the past because I wasn't a coach in the past.
Yeah.
They want everything pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Results, everything today.
Right.
Like I skied 3 weeks in a row. I want it now. And it's a long process, and that's the most challenging thing I get during training is it's a long process. It'll come. It sounds too calm, but it will come.
Yeah.
At each one of them level.
Yeah, at their level, yeah.
But sometimes they're so ahead. For some of them it works. They explode and they do amazing.
Yeah.
Some of them they put them down, one step down. So each one of them are different. So each one of them you have to coach them different. Each one of them you have to say stuff in a different way for them to understand that this is a process, that it will come.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been found. And also they're kids. They're from 13 to 17, 18, some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have an age group that are two different age groups because the 13, 14 with the 16, 17, yeah, they get along. But as you know, there's two different worlds there.
Yeah. Oh, the 17 to the 13 looks like an adult, super big, super, yeah. No.
Or the 13 that is tall, but he still is a kid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But they treat him like he's a 17. But mostly like everything is now. Like they want everything now. I don't know if because the new generations are like that. I was a little bit, I want everything right away. But looking back, it was always like little by little changing stuff and suddenly getting the things together.
Yeah.
Now more is like now. But again, I have a group that is special, that is good, and they're working through it. And I think they're going to hopefully see them in the future in the Open and going to pro tournaments and doing their own thing. And if they don't do it, I'll be happy because I think they're having an experience of their life that they will never forget. Water skiing teach you, give you values, give you so many things to prepare for life.
Yeah.
That I think they will never forget it.
Yeah, and certainly, especially just by getting to hear your story, although obviously I knew bits of it, but patience seems to be one of the big ones.
Yeah, patience daily.
Yeah.
Daily patience. Daily patient, more patient actually sometimes than my kids.
Yeah.
Because they're not your kids.
Yeah.
But I treat them like they're my kids at the end. And I have a lot of kids. Like.
Yeah, just the way we came here to set up, I saw at least 5,
Yeah, they're around and but again, they're good kids. They are good at school. They do their job. They do their gym. They try to take care of food. They ski. They party, yes, they party. Like we all did.
Yeah.
But they're not like anxious to go out, like anxious to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you
There's some people like they're really out. We want to go out, party, or let's do something. No, they're anxious to go biking or go to the beach.
Right.
They're anxious to go play something. I don't know. I'm really surprised and thankful for what I have.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to have another generation to come. We're preparing the new generation. We have young ones, obviously not ready to travel.
Yeah.
But we're preparing there, and hopefully that group can becomes the new one, and we get on and on because we want to have generations.
Yeah.
And that's the concept that we sit with my brother and we put it on the federation. We need our generations. We cannot die after this.
Yeah.
You gotta be more and try to find them. How we find them, I don't know. Let's make them. I mean, let's find them, look for them.
Yeah.
And all this is our work. That's why we are the coaches of the under 14 and 17 Chilean team. And it's our responsibility, and we need to try to make it grow the sport at home. And if we put a little part of it for the world to grow the sport, I'll love to, because this is what I've done my whole life.
Yeah.
And if I can come here with a group and show what we do, and maybe people get motivated and try. I'm not saying this is the right thing, but I think it's pretty close to be good.
Well, look, from an outside view, and someone who now basically is coaching full time, I look at what you guys have been able to create, namely a culture of water skiing in Chile. And I don't know that you could be any prouder than that, because that wasn't in place when you started.
Yep.
And now you can look back after, 20 years, maybe a little longer. And now Chile is considered one of those countries with a huge tradition of water skiing that doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. And you and your family were the pioneers. I mean, I think that's, I don't know if you can think anything cooler than that.
No, I think it's amazing. And again, like, based on, we have done the water part.
Yeah.
And I have to say, my dad, is part of it. Like, he keep pushing to get better. Obviously, not everybody's happy with that.
Right.
But the way he have done it, he have brought water skiing is where it is. And also the results have helped.
Yeah.
But he have put a lot of work. And now try to take over to start doing better. The new directors of the federation have done an amazing job. Following and keep doing the right things. We do an amateur tournament every year that is just like, that's what all these kids that you see here, I'm saying 70% of the kids that we have are coming from that tournament.
Okay.
It's a tournament that the best division, you can all go past 55Ks.
Okay.
Intermediate is middle course, small course.
Yeah.
And beginners is free skiing.
Yeah.
And you get points. And under 7, everybody wins.
Okay.
And we get 150 entries. We have to stop.
What?
Yeah.
150 entries?
Or 120.
Yeah, whatever. That's big. Wow.
It's the biggest tournament that we do in Chile. Bigger than nationals.
Yeah.
Bigger than whatever. There's more people at that tournament than a Pan Am Championship.
Yeah.
Hopefully now that we have done it for 6 years, that people come to Pan Ams.
Right.
And we can get a massive crowd.
Yeah.
But more than anything, it's the culture of water skiing. Now you see more people skiing on big lakes, a little more the right way.
Okay.
Because there's a knowledge around.
Yeah.
People take coaching sometimes. It's not the big spray anymore. How big you do a spray, how you go flat behind the boat and pull as hard and turn hard.
Yeah.
So people are getting knowledge. People are learning the basic of water skiing. And again, I gotta say like that, but it all comes from my family.
It's clean.
And
crystal
we
clear.
keep doing it, and that's why our lake is packed 24/7. We are doing 50 rides a day in one lake. We have only one lake.
Yeah.
Average of 48, and we don't stop. And we get more people. I have to say people know because I don't have time.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it. I mean, I love what I do, and I love how the sport's growing. I love how kids are coming up. I love how kids coming in and try to ski their best and how they improve, and see these kids, because now the kids that are here with me, that travel with me, they're the example for the new generation.
Right.
And that's what they need to know. Because, okay, I'm an example for them, maybe.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully. But they are, without knowing, the example for the new generation.
Yeah.
So whatever they do is what's going to happen next.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I think it's all match up, how it needs to be done. But again, this tournament, hopefully, like I think here they do the INT,
something like this,
or something like that.
Yeah.
But this one, since this country is small.
Yeah.
We do it at the lake, and then out of the 120, you get 10 every year.
Not bad.
10 plus couple more skiing in other lakes, and on and on and on. And then you start getting, but all those came from not running on 2015, not running 34 miles, 55K.
Yeah. That's impressive.
So in 5 years, they became this.
Qualifying for Masters, winning Worlds.
Well, that's like... So that's what I'm more impressed. That's why I take my hat off for them, what they have done.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I generally leave a bit of room at the end for a bit of gratitude, you know. I mean, I think you've done already a great job at highlighting who was key in your career, in what you guys are doing now. But here's your chance if you feel you've forgotten someone or if you want to mention them again.
No, I just, more than anything, I would like to thank the water ski community.
Okay.
I think we don't think we're strong, but together we can be stronger. Like, I have met so many people, so many good people. I feel like water skiing is a family, and that family can grow. And I want to thank the water ski community to let me be part of it, because really, like, water skiing changed my life, and it changed many lives at home as a water skier, changed my family life, and I think it changed it for the best. And again, all the people that helped me through my whole career, all the people that have been with me, friends, well, my wife, obviously, she's been the last almost 10 years married.
Yeah.
Or 15 together.
Okay.
It's been my main holder, I don't know how you say it, but
yeah.
And my kids is one of them that they keep pushing me to be who I am and keep pushing me in skiing. They keep asking me when I'm gonna compete, and
they keep you accountable. That's
so
cool.
When you're gonna do, and what do you want? You got second, you got third. They started to know, and they're not ski much.
Yeah,
not a golfer now, but more than anything is thanks to my brother. Like, my brother for me right now, if I didn't have my brother, I wouldn't make it here at all. Like, my brother, it's hard to say it, but it's it's my buddy.
Yeah,
it's my brother. It's everything. Like, it's been cool to have him around. It's been cool to travel, to spend more time with him than my actually wife.
Right.
And like, I enjoy every moment that he does well. I enjoy every moment that we train together. I get hurt when he get hurt. So right now he's hurt, I'm hurt.
Right.
But it's like that. It's a cool, I mean, he's an amazing guy. And many people know him, and he's a cool guy to be around. And for me to have him around, I'm a lucky brother. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's something that has always been clear to me, just knowing you over the years, that the two of you guys have always had such a strong bond, you know. So no, I think you did a very good job at, paying the dues, you know.
Yeah, and not mention my other brothers, but the time that I spent with Tody, and it just it's amazing. And we keep gonna go, we keep going, we work together, we ski together. Be planning on keep working together, because I think we do a great team, and with two different persons, two different personalities.
Yeah, that's true.
One way more outgoing, the other one way more laid back, and that's the balance that we always talk about in water skiing or life. And I think we have that balance that works out well. And again, that's thanks to my mom and dad, because they brought us, and they teach us, and they teach us how to be who we are right now.
Well, I'll take a few moments to thank you for doing this with me. As I said, I'm so happy that we got to do this live. We're all here for the first qualifier of the Masters here at Corey's. So the fact that you found some time to stay away from your many kids and to share a couple of hours with me, I'm super grateful. So thank you for doing this, Pipe. And hopefully we'll get to do this again. Yeah,
thank you. Like, I forgot to mention you. Like, I always hear the podcast.
Yeah.
I was always like, oh yeah, maybe one day I'll get and talk to Matteo and do the podcast with him. And like, for me, it's cool, and it's good to go back a little bit in my memory, especially at the moment that I'm right now coming back to skiing. It give me, even think about it, talking about it, it give me that little push. And thank you for listening and inviting me to this.
Pleasure. Again, thank you.